Okay, good morning students. So today we are going to start a new chapter of physics class 8. Okay, so that is the force and the pressure. Okay, so we are going to learn the force and the pressure today. Okay, and if you found that, okay, so your sound, that is the background sound is noisy and all, then what you can do, you can just mute yourself. And if you have any inquiry, you have to ask anything at the time, you can ask in the form of the chatting also. Okay, instead of disturbing, just you can ask just by typing the message online, or just unmute yourself and you can ask. Okay, so today we are going to learn the force and the pressure. Okay, in our general day-to-day life, we almost doing, okay, we are doing different kinds of the activity, okay, by pushing, by pulling, okay, lifting something, okay, from the ground, okay, dragging, okay, carrying and all, okay, or even you are playing the footballs or playing any kinds of the game or whatever, but not in mobile game, okay, not in the mobile. So all those kinds of the game or whatever you are doing, that we apply force here. Okay, so we apply force in all those things. So here we are going to learn the force. The first of all, we have to know the force. After that, it will come to the pressure. Okay, the force is simply the push or pull. Okay, the push or pull, okay, to an object is simply, we call it as the force. Okay, so let us write with the notes here. Okay, so are you ready for the notes? Okay, so just you write some important notes here, and after then I will give you more also, and like that I will share you. Okay, so let us learn first of all there is a force. The force, okay, is the field or pull, okay, the pull or pull to an object, okay, the push or pull to an object, okay, and make it cause to change the state or the position of the object is called force, we can add, okay. So but up to your standard, that's also sufficient only, the push or a pull, okay, to an object, okay, but I will add this one, okay. Which makes the object to move or change the shape of the object. Okay, so definitions I give you here, it is a little bit longer, okay, so I make it a little bit longer here, okay, but if you write up to here, this is also sufficient only, okay. The push or the pull to an object, okay, is called as the force, like that also you can write, no problem. Okay, so this one, examples of the force. Okay, so example of the force is kicking a football. Okay, when we kick a football. Okay, so yeah, Happy Kumari. Yeah, okay, Aslin is coming now. Okay, so I thought you better to write down also. Okay, but you know, if it is going to be very slow again, it will be a problem. Okay, it will be a problem. Okay. So just as per my knowledge, okay, yes, you understand that one also, okay, only. Okay, those who can write, you can write, okay. If not, just I'm going to share you this one in my, either in my YouTube channel or in my in our school app also, right? So you can check there also. Okay, chapter 4 question answer, you know, that one, you can try yourself first. There is a textual question only, right? I already given you the notes, okay, in the video also, right? Share you in the form of the video also. Yeah. Okay, so kicking a football, okay. So kicking a foot, yes. Question answer. I thought of giving, but I want to give you some more tasks also. Now if you try, then it will also very nice, na? Okay, if not, I will give you, no problem. I will upload in the school app. Okay. Yeah, kicking a football. Okay, the lifting a stone, etc. Okay, kicking a football, lifting a stone, pushing a, okay, you say a heavy things, okay, or a pushing or a pulling, what we call trolley or whatever we can say. Okay, so this is called the force and its examples. Okay, so here effect of force. Effect of force. Okay, as we already know here, the force, okay, the pushing or the pulling of an object is called force. Then some effect also will be there. So what are the effects of force? That means by the force, what it can change or what it can happen. Okay, so that's only. So the effect of the force are, number first point, okay, force can the direction of an, which one? Force can change, okay? Force can change the directions of an object. Okay. Force can change the directions of an object. Number two, sorry? Yeah, kicking a football, na? Just you can write any other example also, okay, no problem. Okay, pushing a drawer, okay, pulling a trolley, whatever you can write, no problem, this one. Force can increase or force can increase the speed, yeah. The speed of a moving object. Or stop. I put it together. The force can increase the speed of a moving object or stop. Okay? And next, number third is that force can decrease the speed of a moving object. Okay? By applying the force, we can decrease the speed of the moving object, and force can increase the speed of the moving object. For example, like, see, if one ball is coming here and if we apply the force in the same direction, then it will go very fast, right? But a ball is coming here, then if we apply a force in the opposite direction, what will happen? Just like the cricket in the bowler. Okay, so what they used to do, when the ball is coming at a very high speed, they catch the ball, right? They catch the ball, then that means they are stopping, okay, or decreasing the speed of that ball, okay, and it stopped there. Okay, so this point, yeah. And also here the point will come here. Let us explain with this effect. Okay, so we need to discuss many things we have to discuss here. Yeah, and number 4 point. Okay, force can change the step. Okay, force can change the step of an object. Okay, this force can change the step of an object. For example, in the hotel and also yes, your mommy make you chapati. Okay, so what happens when this moida? I can't see and listen the video. Arman, my network is good. That means your problem. Your network problem. Okay, so when your mom make the chapati, okay, so at the time the moida or atta they are rolled in the shape of the what is called the sphere, right? After then, by applying the pressure, we make it flat, right? So that is what there is a force can change the shape of an object. So this is an example. Okay, I explain here. Force can change the shape of an object. Okay. Or when we apply hammers to the hot iron, then the hot iron will make it patla, right? That means it make it thin, isn't it? It make it thin, then we are making the desired shape and the size, right? So that's fine. So force can change the shape of an object. Number 5. Okay, what we already read? Force can change the directions of an object. Okay, force can increase the speed of moving object or stop. Force can decrease the speed of the moving object. Okay, and force can change the shape of an object. Okay, and what else we have? I already mentioned here 2 points here together. What else do you know? Yeah, clay also. Yeah, clay, that is when we apply the pressure there, you can mold it into your desired shape. Huh? So according to you like, right? So that's only. Okay, so there is a simple example that we can change the step. Okay, so if the points come, then we will write and let us learn now with the explanations here. Okay, so force can change the directions of an object. You can ask you, give an example that the force can change the directions of an object. Okay, so in this case, what you can write, when we, the cricket, I think you may watch the cricket, or some of you may play also, or even you play the football also. So see in the cricket match what happens, the bowler throw the ball, right? The bowler throw the ball, then the batsman hit the ball, right? When the batsman hit the ball, okay, what happens? It goes here, or anywhere, right? That means it changes the directions of an object, isn't it? So that's only. Okay, so if I am there in your class, if I am in your class, then surely you will get some with the explanation. I will call you, some of you, and will explain the force. Okay, so that will be very interesting, yeah. So this is what the force can change the directions of an object. Okay, and next is the force can increase the speed of a moving object, or also who is asking now? Alan, yes, you can ask now. Okay, so I can't see that one. So message, who is sending the message? You unmute and you can ask also, no problem. Okay, in between. So force can increase the speed of a moving object or stop. Okay, suppose if you are moving here, if suddenly your friend pushes you, what happens? Suddenly you may fall down, or also you are moving faster in the forward, isn't it? So if we apply a force here, suppose it is moving here, and if we apply the force here, then surely it will move faster, isn't it? So that's going on. Okay, so it can increase the speed of a. What about the car? Car means the car, so it is applied. Okay, that is means what you mean to say? That means the speed. Okay, car, so here, yeah, same thing. See, if a small vehicle is driving here, okay, if a small vehicle is driving here and a very large truck is coming here, then if suddenly ठोकेगा तो ये कार जो ऐसा करके भाग जाएगा ना, तो वही बात है. Okay, same thing. Okay, so that's point. condition is there, okay? That we'll learn here, okay? That is the magnitude of the force, okay? Magnitude of the force here we'll learn, okay? So no need to worry for that one, okay? So if the object is heavier, okay? Suppose this is a vehicle and the object इधर में देखो तो ये इतना बड़ा वाला ट्रक इधर में खड़ा कर है गया, ओके? इधर में एक छोटा वाला स्कूटी आकर इधर में ठोकेगा तो क्या ये ट्रक को हिलेगा? Do you think that this truck will move? No. Okay. Only this scooty, okay, ठोकर ही वो पूरा खराब हो जाएगा. Why? Because here, okay, the load or you say the weight of this truck is heavier than this scooty. Okay. So nothing can happen to this object because its weight is more. Okay, but if it is the scooty and here it comes the what? That is the truck, okay, and the scooty also moving or just staying here. If this big heavy load, this truck comes, if it is stuck here, definitely it will move forward because at the time the weight of this scooty is lesser than from this object. Okay, so that means that magnitude, we call it the magnitude. Magnitude of this scooty is less than from this heavy truck. That's why, okay, by applying a single small force, then it is moving forward. Okay, the scooty is moving forward. That's why. Okay, yeah. Or even if we are applying the force, suppose the ball is coming here, then when we catch here, then okay, the ball. Okay, bowler and all, they used to catch the fielder, right? Those people who are in the field while playing the cricket, then if the ball is throwing here, then they used to catch, isn't it? So what happening here? Decreasing the speed of the ball first. Okay, so first of all, the speed of the ball is decreased, and then what happens? It is stopped. At last, the speed of the ball is stopped. Okay, suddenly if the ball is coming, then if you try to catch like this, then ball may go out again. Okay, so while playing the cricket and match and all, you know, all those balls, how they used to catch, you have to observe. The ball is coming here, then they hold here, and then they used to drag themselves. Okay, why? Because at the time the speed of the what I call the ball is very fast, so we are minimizing. That means decreasing the speed of that ball, and at last it is stopped by applying the force by our hand also. Okay, so that is how we can stop the ball. Okay, so force can decrease the speed of the moving object. Just now I told you, and next, force can change the shape of an object. Just I explain you. Just the clay. Okay, so by applying the force, okay, in the sapati or the clay, as your ways you can make into your desired shape, right? So that are the what is that effect of the force. Anything else we have now? Okay, direction, speed, okay, stop, okay, the shape of the object can change, okay. The speed always is there now, okay. Yeah, that's all. This is about that is the effect of force. Okay, yeah. And now we'll come to the types of the force. Okay, we'll learn now types of the force. If both objects are not heavier, what do you mean? If both objects are not heavier, that means both objects are very light, both of them. But if both of them are also light, then in between them someone is more than another, then surely, okay, that same things will happen. But if both of them are same, okay, वो दोनों का ताकत जो same होगा तो then it will not move. This side भी move नहीं करेगा, यहाँ में भी move नहीं करेगा. Okay, they will retain in the same place. Okay, sometimes when you play the what is that? Wrestling. Okay, so when you hold with your friends like this, and when you apply the force, both of you have the same energy and the force. Okay, then what happens? Both of you can't move this side also, this side also. So both of you are here, isn't it? But if move, it will go in the straight like this, in this way. Okay, but not this way because both your strengths are same. Okay, at that time we can say the magnitude of these two forces are equal. Okay, so let us learn before the types of the force. Better to learn that one. Okay, that is the what I call the magnitude of the force. Okay, or also we can say the resultant force also. Okay, so let us learn about the resultant force. Okay, and here in relation with this one, we can say again. See, both of them are just say one is called balanced force, one is the unbalanced force also. We can say. If you come to class 9, you will learn as the balanced and unbalanced. Okay, or simply we can learn here in your class 8 as a resultant force. Okay, what are the resultant force? Okay, so that means that if two objects are applied in the same direction, okay, and if two forces are applied in the opposite direction, what will happen? That one only. Okay, so let's learn the resultant force. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so resultant force. Okay, for this resultant force, there are two conditions. What are the two conditions? Number one is that if two or more force are applied in the same direction, then their resultant force, okay, their resultant force will be the sum of these two forces. Okay, their resultant force will be the sum of that two forces. You know, I didn't mention you before, the SI unit of the force is Newton. Okay, the SI, okay, I'll write right after this one, okay, but here also you will come to know SI unit of the force is Newton. Okay, so in this case, what I say, if two or more forces are applied in the same direction, then their resultant force will be the sum of the two forces. Suppose this is an object. Okay, this is an object, and one is Devendra Parikh. Okay, he gives a force of 10 Newton. Okay, the unit is the Newton. Okay, Devendra Parikh gives the force of the 10 Newton, and Alan gives the force of the 5 Newton here. Okay, to this desk. Okay, then what will be the resultant force? Okay, that is the question. If both are applied in the same direction. Okay, so therefore their resultant force will be sum of the two forces, two or more, right? So that is the 10 plus 5, that's together 15 Newton. Okay, yeah, 1, 5, 15, yes, correct, 15 Newton. Okay, the force is applying in the same direction, then together, how many forces together? That is 15. Okay, just keep in mind how to find our resultant force if the forces are in the same direction. Second case. In the second case, if two forces are basically like dangal khelte samay, okay, if two forces are applied in the opposite direction, okay, if two forces are applied in the opposite direction, then their Is it? Oh. No. My network is okay only. 5G network only. Their network is not. Oh. No. Condition is there, Alan. If in this case, you and Alan and Devendra, how do you think about this one? Okay, that is your problem, okay? Okay, look. Okay, I will show you here, okay? So, if the force are applied in the opposite direction, then their resultant force will be the difference between, okay? Will be the difference between the two forces. Yes, correct. Yes. If the two forces are equal, at a time the object will not move. So at a time, what will be the resultant force? How much will be the resultant force? Yes, correct. Because I told you difference between the two forces will be, right? But what about this one, Devendra, Parikh and Alan? So what will be the resultant force? Right? How come? So here second condition, see again, if two forces are applied in the opposite direction, then their resultant force will be the difference between the two forces. Okay, difference between the two forces. And resultant force is equal to, I give you example here, okay, one is applying 10 newtons of the force, in another direction 5 newtons. Then their resultant force will be the difference between these two forces. So 10 minus 5, that's equal to 5 newtons. Okay, then what do you think? What's the direction? In which direction the force will move? Conditions is here, okay? So let's say in which direction? Yes. Okay, and in the directions of the greater force, right? That is in this case the 10 Newton, isn't it? Yeah, yes, correct. So we have to keep in mind that the conditions is here, and also किसका direction में कौन सा direction में जाएगा? Two conditions are here. Okay, when the two forces are equal, what will happen? What happens if the two unequal forces are applied in the opposite direction? That's two conditions. Okay, I will keep here. So everyone finish this one, right? This one to over? Yeah. Okay, fine. So here the conditions will be there. Okay, so what is the condition again for this one? Number 1 or star mark, okay. If two forces, yes, continue, but star mark, you give the star mark, important point, okay. If two forces are if two forces of equal magnitude, okay, if two forces of equal magnitude, equal magnitude, are applied in opposite direction, okay. So if two forces of equal magnitude are applied in opposite direction, then we already know that the resultant force, resultant force will be 0 now. Force will be 0 and it will not move. Okay, the two objects will not move. Okay, but if move, जब हिलेगा तो if move, it will go tangentially in the straight lines. In the straight, yes. New things is coming now. Here, see, you will learn in mathematics only. Okay, so it will move. Okay, it will go tangentially in the straight line. Suppose see, TANGENTIALLY now. Okay, tangentially in the straight lines. That means that, yes. Magnitude is it is just we can say the quantity also we can say. Okay, suppose magnitude students used to get confused here. Okay, suppose if you go in the market to buy potato, how you used to buy? You will say give me potato like that. No. You will say yes, 2 kilogram or 3 kilogram. Na? So that amount, that is 2 kilogram, na, that is called the magnitude. Okay, in terms of that. Okay, in terms of that one. Suppose if you go to buy petrol, at that time also you will say give 2 liter, 5 liter, right? So that amount of the substance that you want, okay, you mention, that will be the magnitude. Got the point? So this point you have to keep in mind. Yes, listen. Magnitude means they say, Alan, I say here, you are applying here 5 Newton. What is the magnitude of your force now? 5 Newton. That is your magnitude. Okay, magnitude of your force. Okay, magnitude is a quantity. Okay, which describes the the quantity, or you say the amount that it wants to express. Yeah, amount of force. About a force, the magnitude will be the 5 Newton or of 10 Newton, right? But if you go to buy the potato, then 5 kilogram. Now you say the kilogram. The kilogram, how much kilogram? That will be its magnitude. Okay. If you go to buy the petrol, then you have to give the 5 liter of petrol. Then 5 liter of petrol will be the magnitude. Okay. So in physics, we used to term it as the magnitude. Got the point? Yeah. And see, tangentially. Tangentially means that actually, see here, these two force. Here you are applying here the 5 Newton. Okay, another your friend is also applying 5 Newtons. Okay, so if these two forces are equal, then the object will not move like this, kabhi bhi nahi hilega. Magar jab hilega to kise, that is like this or like this. Okay, tangentially means that tangent. Suppose if you are if you tie here a ball with a rusty, okay, and then you are playing like this. Okay, you are playing like this, and suddenly if you throw this one, okay, if you throw this one, what will happen? It will go straight line. Okay, from that, before it is circle, right? And when you just leave this the force, then suddenly it will go straight line, and this is called tangentially. Like that here, if your force, the two forces are equal, then it will go either like this or like this. Got the point? Tangentially? Yeah, that's all. Yeah. So this is the first important point of this one. The second important point is that, yeah, here will come. Yes, you can draw now. Okay, so second important point is that, okay, if two forces are of the unequal magnitude, okay, Okay, we already know if they are unequal, एक ज्यादा होगा तो क्या होगा बोला था? Okay, their resultant force will be the difference between the two force बोला था ना? Okay, if the two force are of unequal magnitude, then the force will move. The force will move in the directions of. Okay, the force will move in the directions of greater force or a larger force. Okay. Okay, it will move in the directions of the greater force. Okay, so in this case here we apply here the 10 Newton. It is you see the 7 Newton. Then the force in which direction will move? The resultant force will move in this direction. Okay, so resultant force will be the difference between 10 minus 7 to 3 हो जाएगा. मतलब 3 Newton, 3 Newtons of the force is more. That's why the object will move in that direction. That's all. Okay, so this is about the resultant force. Okay, but in class 9 में what you learn? You will learn as the equal force and the balanced force and the unbalanced force. Okay, in the name क्या नाम? Balanced and the unbalanced force. Yes, that's all. Okay, yeah, but you learn up to your standard. Okay, so according to your standard, because in the exam they will not give unbalanced and balanced. नहीं देगा. Okay, so you have to know this one. Okay, yeah, after this one we'll discuss the types of the force. Okay, so types of the force, you know, the types of the force here. Oh, light gone. Is it dark? No, okay now. Okay. So see, types of the force here we divide it into generally, you know, contact force and non-contact force. Okay, wait 1 second. Wait, yeah. What is that? Contact and non-contact force. Okay, so let us go. Contact force are those force which is applied with contact with the object. Okay. Yeah, when we touch or with our muscles. Okay, we can say generally with our muscle, whatever we do, that will be the contact force. Okay, so let us go to the types of force. Okay, so the types of force, number 1 is the contact force. Okay, so contact force, those force, okay, those force which is applied, okay, which are applied with contact with the object. Okay, those force which are applied with contact with the object. Okay. Okay, it's called to item right here. Okay, or are called. Okay, so those force which are applied with contact to the object. Okay, that is nothing. That is the contact force. Okay. So examples of the contact force will be, say, what it calls throwing a ball. Throwing a ball. If you throw a ball, that will be the contact force. Without touching, can you throw the ball? No, it's not possible, right? Yeah, but keep in mind here in this contact force we can include some others also. Okay, so what is that? Muscular force. Okay, under this contact force we can include the muscular force. Okay, so muscular force का definition आएगा तो क्या आएगा? Those force which is applied, okay, by the what? By the muscles of the animals बोलेगा. Okay, so not only the human, animal लोग भी force देता है ना, isn't it? Okay, so that's all. Okay. Yeah. So under this one, we can come to the muscular force and all, okay? And another one will be the non-contact force, okay? So non-contact forces are those forces which is applied, okay, without contact with an object, okay? Just like magnetic force. उधर में आएगा magnetic force, electrostatic force, gravitational force, okay? Example में, okay? So वो लोग का definition भी जाना ही पड़ेगा. You have, gravity. That is called gravitational force. Okay, there is a force of the gravity. Okay, it attracts all the objects toward itself under its gravity. मगर ये gravity का बाहर में जाएगा तो what happen in this space? We are floating, isn't it? We are floating now. So that's why. Okay, yeah. Here are throwing a ball, or you say this is an example. Okay, under this one we can say, or you say under this one. I must write in the example the muscular force and all. Okay, okay, all right, fine. Contact force. In the type also we can give, but I will give you just as an contact force may be the muscular force, like that I will give you, okay? Contact force may be yes. Contact force may be the muscular. That's why only I am going to write here, okay? Maybe the muscular force. Frictional force, okay? Maybe the muscular force, frictional force. Friction is contact force only. Okay, yeah. Contact force may be the muscular force, or you say the frictional force, okay? With the friction, okay, that's also a force only, okay? So which oppose the motion only, okay? Yeah, and the second type, what? Under that one, muscular and the frictional is coming, okay? And the second one is the non-contact. Non-contact force. Okay? Non-contact force. Those force okay, which are applied without contact. Okay, those forces which are applied without contact with an or with the object. Okay, object के साथ क्या नहीं करेगा? There is a contact ना कर देने वाला force को क्या बोलते हैं? There is a non-contact force. Okay, under the example here you can say the gravitational force. Gravitational force, okay, and it's the electrostatic force. Electrostatic force, and we can write gravitational force. Yeah. Why? How much I will write it? Gravitational force, electrostatic force, magnetic force. Nah, what I am? Yeah. So you write down the magnetic force, okay? Magnetic force, okay? So here we can write the three. Yeah, gravitational force, electrostatic force, and magnetic force. Okay, which are applying the force without contact with the object. Gravitational force, from the top of you say tree, okay, when the fruit is ripe, then it falls down. It is not going upward, right? So it falls down, okay? Why? Because there is the gravity. The gravity, our earth is acts like a magnet, a very huge magnet, That's why it attracts. It attracts everything, you know, it attracts everything, okay, toward itself. Okay, so that's this point we have to keep in mind. Okay, that is the gravitational force, and next is the electrostatic force. Okay, the electrostatic force is developed due to the charged particles. Okay, suddenly if you rub, okay, with your pencil or a pen here, rub like this or in your hair, okay, then what happens if you bring to nearby the piece of the paper? Okay, if you bring nearby the piece of paper, then the piece of the paper will attract to it. Okay, yeah, with the scale also you can do, or you can do with your plastic, the pen. Okay, so with that one also you can do. So it will attract toward that charged body. Okay, and that is called as the electrostatic force. Okay, and that is due to the charged particle. The charge is developed on this surface. Okay, when we rub in between the two opposite substances, then here it develops charged particle, and that charge will try to attract the other object. That's all. And next is the magnetic force. Okay, a magnet is a very wonderful object, natural object we can say, naturally available also, and also nowadays we can make it man-made. Okay, so in your fan, ceiling fan and all, here it use the electromagnet. Okay, that is a man-made only. Okay, not a natural magnet. Okay, so magnets are such a wonderful thing that it attracts a magnetic object just like iron, nickels and all. Okay, but it doesn't attract this plastic and all. Okay, so you keep in mind. So these objects are just say the force given by the magnet is called the magnetic force. Okay, so that's point only. At what time you have the class today? Oh, 9 o'clock now. Then we can proceed a little bit now. Okay. I don't know. I don't have other classes. Okay, fine. So this is all about the contact and the non-contact force. Alan, you say anything? Okay. So far any problem? No, sir. No, everything is okay. Okay, only that. Easy, only right. It's not easy. Yeah, easy only. So the thing is here. Okay. Okay, let us give some of the examples or definitions about the muscular, gravitational, electrostatic, and the magnetic force and all. Okay. Yeah. Okay, first of all, say muscular force. You can see what happens to the network. Oh, my network is good, Alan. Okay, muscular force. Okay, those force. Okay. Those forces which are applied with the help of the muscles. Okay. Just simply we can say very simple language. Okay. Those forces which are applied with the help of the muscles. Okay. Okay, are called muscular force. Okay. With the help of our muscles, we apply the force that is simply called as a muscular force. Okay. So this one. Example. So what you will write. Okay. Lifting a bucket. Okay, when you lift a bucket, that you applied your muscles, right? So that's all. Next comes to gravitational force. Those force. Friction force, okay, no problem. But we are going to learn in the another chapter again, friction. Okay? Yeah, that's why I am not giving. Okay, but you understand friction is the force which opposes the motion. Okay? Friction is the force which opposes the motion of an object. Okay, that's only. Okay? Okay, those force. Okay? Okay, in those force in which the Earth's gravity attracts everything toward itself. Okay, those forces which are those forces in which the Earth's gravity attracts everything toward itself. Okay. Everything towards itself. Okay, everything towards itself under its gravitational force. Okay, under its gravitational force. उसका ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स का बाहर में तो कोई भी अटैक नहीं करेगा. ओके, वो तो ऊपर में उड़कर ही रहेगा ना. तो इसलिए ये पॉइंट को मेंशन करना बहुत जरूरी है. ओके, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू मेंशन दिस पॉइंट. ओके, toward itself under its gravitational force. Okay, it's called gravitational. Towards its under its gravitational field. लिखो ना, field होगा. Field और ये से the boundary भी बोल सकते हैं. Okay, field बोलते समय तुम लोग कंफ्यूज होगा. Under its gravitational field और boundary. उसका बाउंड्री सपोज देखो, दिस इज द अर्थ. ये अर्थ है. देन देयर इज सम ग्रेविटेशनल एरिया, ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड अराउंड द अर्थ. ओके, जस्ट से अप टू द सम किलोमीटर्स. सो सपोज दिस इज द देयर ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड. ओके, एनीथिंग व्हिच इज अंडर दिस वन, it will attract toward. Okay, anything here which is under this one, it will attract toward the earth. Okay, but which are outside of this gravitational field, okay, they will not attract, they will fly over here. Okay, they will fly here, they will float here and out. Keep in mind. Okay, so those objects which is in the under the gravitational field of the earth, then they will attract toward the earth, and those who are in the outside, they will not attract. Okay, they will fly, they will float there. That's why we keep our satellites on the sky. Okay, so that's only the space, na? Yeah, this is gravitational force, and next is the, what is that? Electrostatic charge or electrostatic force. Yeah, for your better understanding, you can do, no problem, Alan. Okay, electrostatic force. Those force in which the charged object or charged body attract, okay, in which a charged body or charged object attract another charge or uncharged object. Okay, those force, okay, in which a charged object or charged body attract another charged or uncharged object towards itself. Okay, towards itself is called, they say, electrostatic force. Just I explain you, when we rub our comb the hair, then the comb will produce the charged object, right? Then here, when we bring the piece of paper, then it will attract. Okay, that's one only. Sometimes you may feel during the summertime, see, if you wear your cloth, then suddenly if you bring nearby this one, you will find some kind of the charge there in your hand, you will feel. Okay, when you use your sweater and all for a long period of time like that. Okay, yeah. And next comes to the, let's say, the magnetic force. Okay, next is the magnetic force. Those force in which a magnet, you can write like this also, the non-contact force in which a magnet attracts. Okay, ऐसा भी लिख सकते हैं. Okay, okay, those force in which a magnet is okay, in which a magnet attracts the magnetic substance or object like iron, nickel, okay, etc. Okay, a magnet attracts a magnetic substance like this towards itself. Okay, towards itself is called the magnetic force. Yeah, so this is for us to here only. So for today's class, yeah, you could finish it now. Yes. Yeah. Huh? How come? You don't have any player? Really? How come? Okay, then you can go. Okay, I will check there. But it is coming to me, okay? When I try to open it, is coming only. Okay. Other students, you are coming or not? Coming only now. Okay, Alan, then you do like this. You download one video player, okay, just like MX player, okay. MX is it? Then how? Okay, let me check. Okay. Yeah. Any inquiry? Any problem now? No, nah. Okay, then thank you and all. Okay, I will take Dawn off. Okay, I will take the roll call also. Okay, so thank you and all. So for today class only.